Another lawsuit has hit the city of Tucson in the case of Carlos Adrian Ingram-Lopez, who died while in police custody earlier this year. News 4 Tucson's Lupita Murillo broke that story back then, and she's been digging deeper into the latest developments.
Carlos Adrian Ingram-Lopez was known as Adrian to his family. To 2-year-old Sophie, he was daddy. Now a civil lawsuit seeks to give Sophie a fighting chance at life without her father.
She's suffered an enormous amount of trauma. She's suffered an enormous amount of missing her father.
Attorney Greg Kirkendall represents little Sophie Ingram and the estate of her father, Adrian, who died on April 21st while he was handcuffed by Tucson police officers. They were responding to a 911 call from Adrian's grandmother after he started acting out of control under the influence of cocaine.
I'm sorry, dude. Die. Oh, man.
In the wake of Adrian's death last August, the city of Tucson was put on notice about the wrongful death claim, but they didn't respond within 60 days, and that's led to the lawsuit.
They forced the breath out of him. They, through their posturing on top of his body and by covering his head and increasing his body temperature, they didn't allow him to breathe properly, and they did that for 12 minutes.
Hey!
3 TPD officers involved in Adrian's arrest resigned before they could be fired from the department. But the Pima County Attorney's Office ultimately decided those officers would not face any criminal charges. Then in September, Tucson police released the findings of the department's Central Event Review Board, made up of medical and health professionals, plus representatives of the police union and civic leaders, to make recommendations about how to prevent future in-custody deaths.
It's certainly evident from the conclusions of the Sentinel Event Review Board that the actions and the failure to act by the Tucson Police Department resulted in Adrian's death.
In their notice of claim, Kirkendall and other attorneys asked the city for $19 million in damages for Sophie and her mother, Adrian's fiance.
He was a best friend to me. His help, with the baby, the support, always motivating me to do better.
Now, ultimately, a decision about how to make Sophie whole again could be decided by a jury.
I think really the damages that we're talking about are the damages that she's going to suffer for the rest of her life for not having that father that loved her so much.
Other members of Adrian's family have also filed a claim against the city of Tucson, seeking $27 million. Digging deeper, Lupita Murillo, News 4 Tucson.